Hello, my friends. Welcome or welcome back to Happy Breath Creations. I'm Jessie, and this is my channel where we do all things art, yoga, and meditation. Today we have a yin practice ready for you. So go grab your mat and your comfy clothes, and let's meet back here. So like I said, have a little yin practice ready, and I wanted to make this video approachable in that it's not quite as long. I feel like I've been making a lot of yin related, or actually just a lot of long yoga classes in general, and so I wanted to maybe put something out there that was good for if you just have a few minutes to spare and yeah, just don't have much time. So like I said, just go grab your stuff. Let's get ready. So just starting to come into a comfortable seated position. Maybe you roll out the neck a little, roll out the shoulders. Take a big breath in through the nose. And a big open mouth exhale, let it go. Maybe start to close the eyes and just start to tune in. You can bring your hands to your heart. Try to recognize something that you're feeling particularly grateful for this morning. Maybe friends and family, maybe your yoga practice, maybe just the fact that you woke up this morning and that you're here. Maybe the sunshine. Whatever you're feeling particularly happy about, just taking a little moment to notice and acknowledge. And let's meet on our backs in banana pose. So once you're on your back, take a big good morning stretch. Reach your arms overhead, reach your feet toward the bottom of your mat. And then just start to walk your hands and your feet over to the right edge of your mat. Make your body in the shape of a banana. We're not going to be here for too terribly long, just a few breaths. But try your best to find stillness in this pose. Normally in a yin class, we hold these poses for about 2 or 3 minutes, but this isn't necessarily a full yin class. We are just taking a moment to get into our bodies, feeling everything out. And feel free to pause the video here if you want to hold this pose a little bit longer, but if you're ready, maybe just starting to come back through center, take your time, and then just making your way to the other side, taking your hands and your feet over to the other side. Make your body in the shape of a banana to the left. You can grab opposite wrists here. You can cross your ankles, whatever you need to do to kind of hold yourself in this space. And again, just finding stillness. Or if you're feeling pretty fidgety, maybe today is an okay day to fidget. Normally in a yin practice, we want to hold as still as possible, but we're not holding these poses quite as long. And so, sometimes there's nothing wrong with listening to the body. And if your body needs to move, just letting it move a little bit. Just notice though if you are moving, try not to let it be a fidget. You know, try to make the movements controlled as much as you can. Make it so that you're feeling the movement in your body, not so much like a nervous movement. If you do feel fidgety, maybe just allowing yourself to rest in stillness. The best you can. And then just slowly start to make your way back to center. You can hug your knees into your chest, give yourself a big squeeze. And we'll stay on our backs for this one. So we're gonna go into reclined butterfly. So again, staying on the back, just bring the soles of your feet together. Let your knees splay out wide like an open book. You can place your hands down by your sides or maybe on your knees or your thighs or on your belly, or maybe one hand on your belly, one hand on your heart. Just wherever feels comfortable. And then allow yourself to kind of settle into this pose. Again, if your body is asking, if it's begging you to move, maybe that's what you need today, and that is okay. But again, just recognizing if that movement is because your body wants to move, or if it's because you're feeling anxious or overwhelmed, or I don't know, just any kind of, if your movement is just a physical reaction to kind of your mental state. Try to recognize that. And then try to let yourself fall into stillness if that is the case. Let your shoulders be a little heavier. And again, feel free to pause this video if you want to stay here a little bit longer. We're just taking some time to connect to our bodies in this kind of shorter yin class. I'm not even sure I can call it a yin class at this point. I'm encouraging you to move your bodies and not find stillness. And we're not holding poses very long, so, you know, we're just stretching. We're just tuning in today. And maybe finding some gentle movement, just letting the knees sway side to side. And then hug the knees into the chest and start to make your way up. Whoop, take 2 rocks if you need them. There we go. And coming into a seated position. So we're gonna set up for caterpillar. So taking the legs out long, feet together here. Inhale, lift your arms up. And exhale, gently start to fold forward, reaching toward your toes. It's okay if you don't quite reach your toes. It's not a competition. Don't try to overstretch. And maybe finding a little bit of movement here, feeling out this pose. There's nothing wrong, even in a typical yin class. There's absolutely nothing wrong with feeling the sensations that are going on in your body as you're feeling your way into these poses. But eventually, you do want to settle into stillness. Maybe let the head hang heavy. And just settle in. Notice how this
position feels in your body. Notice where you're feeling any sensations. This one's really a good full body stretch. You might feel it in the soles of your feet and through the backs of your heels and Achilles area, through the calves and the back of the knees, through the backs of the thighs and the glutes, through the spine, through the back of the neck. You might even feel an opening in the back of the shoulders. Just noticing how this pose feels in your body. It's really what a yin practice is. Becoming present, staying aware, feeling the sensations that the stretches cause. And slowly start to rise up. Maybe roll out the shoulders, maybe place your hands right behind your hips and bend the knees. You can sway your knees side to side. Just take any movement here that feels nice. And let's find a nice gentle twist here. So coming back down to our backs. Hug your knees in tight. Give yourself a big squeeze. And then on your exhale, allow your knees to fall gently over to the right side of your mat. Tee your cactus out your arms, gazing over the left shoulder if it feels okay on the neck. And settling in here. Again, feel free to pause this video if you want to hang out here just a little bit longer. But if you're ready, slowly start to unwind, come back to center, find a little bit of movement here, reset the spine. And then find your way into a gentle twist to the left. So letting the knees fall to the left side of your mat nice and gently. Tee your cactus out the arms if they're not already there. And gazing over the right shoulder this time if it feels okay. Again, allowing yourself to find a little bit of movement here if you want. Recognizing if that movement is because you actually want to move your body or if it's something deeper. And then eventually settling in. If you want to stay here a little bit longer, you can. Otherwise, start to unwind. Come back to center. Hug your knees in. If you want to find your way into a Shavasana, feel free to do so. Again, pausing the video, relaxing all your muscles down. But if you're in a rush, and I assume if you clicked on this video, you might be, then start to come up to a seated position. Bring your hands to heart center. Thank you so much for being here, for allowing me to guide you through this practice. It was truly an honor. The light in me sees, honors, and loves the light in you. Namaste, my friends. I will see you guys again Monday, right back here on our mats for a little morning meditation, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Tune back in. If you enjoyed this class, you might enjoy some of the other classes that I've posted. So go check out my my channel and see if there's anything else that you think you might be interested in. If you enjoyed this one, please like, comment, subscribe, all the YouTube things. And yeah, I'll see you guys next week. Have a good weekend. Bye.